Hey guys, this is Wave 2 of EXO Academy with SVL and Space Cake. How are you ladies doing?
Good.
Tired.
Yeah.
I think we all are. So tell me about your combo breaker experience, including pools and tournament play and all that good stuff.
I went O2 yesterday, and I was definitely very nervous, but I definitely felt more confident and ready. And the crowd cheering behind me was a little unnerving. I'm super not used to that.
Yeah, but that's awesome to experience too,
Yeah.
because people were backing you and seeing how solid you were playing. So I think that was a good experience. Also, something to get used to. Being nervous for your own tournament play, but also being nervous because all of a sudden a bunch of people are screaming behind you.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
Sure does bring pressure. 'Cause, it's like, I don't want to let you down.
Yeah. How about you, SBL?
I actually had my Tekken pools today at around 2 p.m. And actually I did pretty well. I ended up getting to losers finals before I
Woo woo! Yeah.
lost to the same guy that beat me in winners. So,
Double Jeopardy.
Yeah, of course. But overall, I feel like I improved a lot, and I'm really happy about all the people that came and supported me. I had like a huge crowd behind
Yeah.
me too, so it was super hype. And Jody the Great, one of the best Lee mains in North America,
Yep.
like just came out of nowhere, and I didn't even know he was there. He's just like, hey, let me get you some advice. I'm like, Jody, what are you doing?
That's
Yeah.
exciting.
That was like some animation.
Yeah. That's awesome. So, it seems like you guys are having a great time at Combo Breaker. I
Yeah.
think this is one of the fan favorite tournaments, even over EVO.
Yeah.
But as far as tournament experience, goes, did you guys have a good time?
Yeah. I had a great time.
I'm sure casuals is a thing for all of us.
yeah.
But
Oh, man.
on to the next big question. How was your experience with EXO Academy? You can start with, whatever you want to go. You talk about just kind of your, how was the program from start to finish? And then after that, we can kind of cover some other stuff.
Yeah. You want to go first?
Yeah, definitely. I'll start first. So, for me, I'm relatively not one of the more known faces in the FGC, so being selected for EXO Academy to begin with was an honor because, I didn't think, somebody would like me would get selected, but I'm really glad that Persia saw that I was able to handle the regimen, and I just feel like the past 4 weeks that I've taken were really great, and they were super insightful. I took notes on every session that I did, but the coaching sessions with Mama Dow and the coaching sessions with Tran and the physical therapy sessions with Kate and the media sessions with Amanda, they were all great. It all really helped me out. It became a lot more clear to me what I can do as a person, what I can do with social media, and then what I can do as a player. I just had friends when we were playing casuals before Combo Breaker, and they're like, wow, yeah, you definitely gotten better as a player. And I'm just like, really? You think so? And they're like, yeah, you're beating me now. I'm like, yeah, it's super great. I enjoyed EXO Academy, and just also going out of my comfort zone and streaming on a regular basis was also new to me because I didn't really stream prior to EXO Academy. So now that
And you're affiliate now.
yeah, I got affiliate status.
That's
so,
awesome.
So I'm gonna start maybe getting some little money here and
Money's
there.
here and there.
But yeah, overall, I really liked the overall experience that I had with EXO Academy.
Great.
Yeah.
What about you, Amber?
So for me, I feel like because I started a new job the week before my training started, it was insanely hectic for me. I was kind of just frazzled for a lot of it, but oh, sorry. But overall, it was really great. I had fantastic experiences with Mama Dow and Caitlin. Neon was fantastic. Even I was kind of scared to work with Neon because everyone else I knew. So I had never talked to Neon before, and I was like, oh no, what if he hates me? But he's the sweetest, and he's so funny.
Yeah, and I think the Persia took some really good time to choose the right coaches. I think
Yeah,
coaching is very important and building a bond with your coach.
Absolutely.
I had that experience with EXO Academy myself, so I understand how important but also how horrifying it can be.
Yeah.
So it's good to hear about that.
Yeah, and there were a couple of hiccups along the way, just, times getting confused, things like that, but it's normal stuff. We're humans.
Yes.
But overall, it was fantastic, and like she said, I would play against people who have previously been much stronger than me, and they'd be like, whoa, where did this come from? Why are you kicking my ass now?
Woo! And that's one of the best feelings too, because you feel it yourself and others see it as well.
Yeah.
So they can kind of see the hard work that you put in.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we were just talking about how, as just like a player or just a person who wants to make themselves more known in the FGC, you know, how like can't just be about like memes and retweeting like dumb stuff. So I had to get out of my comfort zone and start tweeting more, not like per se about my personal life, but just, you know, stuff that would just involve just me talking about like, oh, you know, I'm gonna be streaming soon, update you guys, or interact with more people on Twitter by commenting on them, or atting like pro players, because I didn't feel comfortable with that, because I'm like, they don't know me. Yeah, I'm like, they don't know me. Why would I do
"Who's this
that?
scrub?"
Yeah, and they're like, oh, if you do that, if you follow them, you know, they might follow you back or interact with you.
Yeah.
And they were right. You know, one of the greatest examples, like I said, was, you know, Jody the Great. You know, I followed him, he followed me back, and
Yeah.
then, you know, like, he gave me advice on the day of I had tournaments. So I think it all turned out great. But yeah, I would say that was the hardest thing for me.
Awesome. Well, my last little bit is, what was your favorite part about EXO Academy? So just like one favorite tidbit, and what was the hardest thing about EXO Academy?
Okay.
So you can kind of go either way. It can be short, just whatever you think.
All right. If you can think about
Okay,
it first.
I can
Yeah.
go for it. Yeah. So, the easiest and the hardest?
Yep.
Okay, so the easiest part, I think, for me was, I guess, like, the physical therapy part,
Mhm.
because I honestly just finished physical therapy not
Yeah.
that long ago, so it was just like, I know some of this, thanks.
Yeah, so something kind of you felt comfortable with
Yeah,
already.
because I was like, cool, I just got out of physical therapy, I have another physical therapist. But, and then I think the hardest part for me was actually streaming Street Fighter V, because I had been adamant about not streaming that game because of the trolls.
Yeah, and I think
I
that's
got
hard.
them.
I was gonna say it's hard for the women of gaming. You know, that's something that
Yeah.
we go through. So I understand how difficult that can be. But it seems like your mods were doing what they needed
Yeah.
to do, and you got the community backing you. So
Yeah, so it was okay. It ended up being
Yeah.
fine at the end.
awesome.
I think for me, the easiest things are the easiest sessions that I've had for EXO Academy.
Mhm.
For me, would be the coaching sessions with Tran.
Mhm.
Because Tran made it very simplistic enough to explain it to me what exactly I'm doing wrong.
Mhm.
And although, you know, it takes time and practice to apply what you need to learn, it was relatively easy to take notes and figure out, like, okay, this is what I'm doing wrong, this is what I'm doing right, this is what I can apply, this is what I'm going to do next time. So just having all those training sessions really helped me out. So those are pretty easy. I'd say the hardest one for me would just be, honestly, like the social media training and the media training in general, because compared to everybody else that's got selected for EXO Academy, I haven't been heavily invested into social media usage
Yeah.
to like promote myself or to, you know, present myself to the fighting game community. So even though I'm really known in the local FGC, nobody really knows me outside of, you know, hearing everything that they're talking about for social media, like, you gotta do this, you gotta do that.
It's a
Yeah.
Oh, here's this, here's that. Oh, you gotta act this, act that. Make sure you do this to make yourself more appealing. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, it's
What do
kind
you
of
mean?
overwhelming when you're not used to it.
I just can't meme.
All right, ladies. So any last words for women of gaming out there? I mean, pretty much any gamers out there. Any advice? Because I know that being in the FGC can be tough for anybody, not just for us ladies, but we kind of get under fire sometimes, and you guys know how that goes. But any words for EXO Academy? I know Maureen is going to be for Wave 3 for CEO, but just any words for the women out there?
I would say just, it's scary and it's hard, but honestly, if you just, I don't want to say it this way, but honestly, if you just suck it up
Mm-hmm.
and you reach out, get to know the other women, it's so much easier once you surround yourself with people who are like-minded and do the same things you do. We all have the same goals, we all have the same dreams here, we all want to do basically the same thing, and it's all love. Yeah, there's some haters, but screw them.
Screw 'em.
Yeah, I just want to say, you know, same thing, you know, just don't be too afraid to dip your toes into the FGC, and if you want to get better, because, you know, there's a vocal minority, but the majority are very nice and
Yeah.
supportive. So, you know, you just gotta trust in them to support you, because they definitely will. Like, when I was competing, I didn't expect, like, almost all the Vegas crew to, like, show up and, like, cheer me on. It helped me a lot, like, boost my confidence and just, like, playing, and it helped me when they comforted me in losing, because they're just like, you know, you could, you know, you did really well. So it's just, I just just get in. Just play
Get in
fighting
there.
games.
Just
Play
do
fighting
it.
games. Just get in there. Like it honestly is a great feeling. And you know, there's me, there's Peachan, there's Space Cake. We're all in the scene too. So when you get into it, you know, just come to us, and
Yep.
we'll definitely be there to help and you
I'm
know,
always here
support
for
you
my
too.
girls.
Oh, that's amazing. So that concludes Wave 2 of EXO Academy with SBL and Space Cake. Good luck with you guys for everything else that you do, and I'm sure they'll keep track of you while you grow. And you've got so much more to do in
Yeah.
the community. So thank you.
Thank you.